at the White House. A lot of you have been asking what's going on at the White House. Well, you can see the new spotter team arriving, the new sniper team. You can see them walking into position with their backpacks and the long, skinny backpacks, which not a trombone, that's pretty for sure. And I guess they just did a shift change. What time is it, about 2 o'clock? So yeah, they're doing a shift change. There's some construction crews up there too. They've been working on some, I think, to be honest, I think they're working on the chimneys. You see those scaffoldings off on the left? There's a bunch of those. There's some right where those two spotters are. And on the other side of the White House I saw, and I think they were like pushing something down the chimney. I'm not really sure. But there's a couple of those scaffolds around some of the chimneys. It's more visible from the south side than this side. We can go around later, I think. It's 1 o'clock. It's 1:19, yeah, 1:19. So we are here at the White House. You guys are live with me. And I know the White House live webcam is down, so I said, hey, why not I go live and you guys can see what you want to see while we're here. They're working on the fountain out here. The guy's been watering the lawn for a bit. They're changing a light bulb, or they were. Oh, they just put see, there's a little crane there in the middle. And thanks for the local things. And they were just changing that light bulb, and then there's a construction truck going by here. They're redoing Pennsylvania Avenue in front of the White House. So there's a lot of construction going on here. Might actually be why the White House webcam is down. They could be working on the fiber optic cables. The Marine's in position. Yeah, the Marine is over there. You can just see through the thing. Yeah, welcome back. Yeah, I'm back. I haven't been able to go across the street since I got back, though. Apparently that will open up again soon. And we can go over to the other side. Hong Kong was fun. A lot of people didn't like the Hong Kong videos. I lost 2,000 followers because I was in Hong Kong. Go figure that. Oh well, such is life. Yeah, back to the district. What do you guys want to see? I know a lot of you have been begging because the White House webcam is down. You want to see something going on. What do you want to see? What can I show you on the White House grounds? You guys want to go over to the other side? The other side isn't much. There's a nice tree on this side. That's why I kind of liked it over here. But we'll go over to the other side of the street. There's the usual collection of crazies here today. Protesting this and that. A couple Capitol Hill cops, or not Capitol Hill, Secret Service cops on bikes. I had my big telephoto lens out earlier. They were a little bit more sus of that. Flag looks old. It's just not really blowing around. It's not that windy today. There's another guy going up. So there's the spotter team leaving. So one spotter team has arrived, and that spotter team is going away now. They do have long guns, but I don't think they're ARs. I looked it up once. It's something else. We haven't seen National Guard in months. So there goes that spotter team with their big backpacks. Their long, skinny backpacks. Yeah, Hong Kong was fun, but now we're back here to work. So these two spotters got their binoculars out. They're just catching up on everything. He's got something in his... he got his weapon out? No, I think he's setting up a tripod. Looks like he's setting up a tripod. Yeah. And then there's the scaffolding you guys have been asking about just behind him. There's a muscle helicopter behind us, I think. I don't see him. He's up there somewhere. That's a military helicopter, Army or Air Force. So he's got a lot to unpack. The West Wing is over there on the west side. And the East Wing, the First Lady's office, is over there. So where should we go? Well, this guy's really watering that lawn. Marine One is not scheduled to fly today. The capital's about 2 or 3 miles away. Bit of a hike. POW flag is flying, but the American flag seems to be stuck or wrapped around. It's like wrapped around the other flag, so it's not blowing in the wind. It's hard to get back into my routine, yeah. Yeah, EarthCam, I don't think. Oh, is it back up? It's still up? Oh, okay. I thought it was like a replay. White House tours are pretty much dead right now. EarthCam is back over on that building over there. So that's kind of the view it gives you. I'm giving you the ground level view from probably the same angle. Air and Space Museum is open, but the Air and Space Museum is being renovated, so about half of it is closed. There's just, I mean, not because of COVID, just because it's like construction cranes and stuff. FBI building is open. We've been by there a number of times, and every time we go by, we see people going in and out. It only has a couple entrances. The U.S. Navy Museum at the Navy Yard, I think, is still closed, and as I think, though, the Naval Academy Museum out in Annapolis is open, which would be cool. You're welcome. It's a pretty normal level of tourists right now. Area 51, that's a bit of a hike. So it's like a school group. Usually you have a teacher yelling at them. There's a protester. He's here all the time. No, there's nothing in DC relative to Hong Kong for food. When I was in quarantine, my delivery app had 970 restaurants near my quarantine hotel in Hong Kong. But I pulled up my delivery app here and I was just like, 45 minutes to get Taco Bell. It's like, yeah, no, I don't think so. So, oh yeah, Lily, it was insane. It was like, there were more restaurants delivering in Hong Kong after midnight than there are restaurants in Washington, D.C. delivering in the middle of the day. It's just nuts. So those guys got their binoculars out. They're facing me right now. Sometimes they face the south. It's not that sus. So where do you guys want to go? You want to go? We can go around the West Wing and go onto the other side. You want to stay here? What do you want to see? There's been a fence around the White House since the days of Kennedy or something like that. I mean, for a long, long time, there's been a fence. The fence just got raised from 8 feet to like 14 feet or something like that. That's the fence right there. Is there a museum where there's subs and planes? Not anything major. West Wing? Okay, let's go over to the West Wing side. I think EarthCam is still a loop because there you can see there's a dude right there, right? You can see, or it's a 30-second delay. So there's a dude coming up right now. The guys who are working up there have blue shirts on. They all have these like bright electric blue shirts, like they're all like part of a construction team. They're over here on the right now. I really think, to be honest, they're working on the chimney because they were standing over one, and I could see it pretty clearly from the other side. Can't see it that clearly from this side. But you know what? Let's go over. I'll show you guys, and we can try to figure it out together. Because you guys have been asking me, what are they doing? I don't know. I'm buffering. Yeah, it happens. That's because like 100 school kids came in and they were all Instagramming at the same time. So much for, oh, this sucks. Wait a second. Construction is going to prevent me from crossing the street. I'm going to have to go around. So there's the West Wing. Oh, you can see the Marine. Let's see if we can zoom in on the Marine. There he is. You can see the white gloves. You see that guy with the white gloves on the building? That is the Marine sentry. On the roof, I suspect, I don't know what they're doing on the roof, but I noticed that the scaffoldings were positioned next to chimneys. And there were 3 guys up on a scaffolding, and they were kind of like looking down whatever it was, and they had like a big stick. So my suspicion was that they were cleaning the chimneys. But you can't really tell from this side the way the White House is built. So I'm going to take you around the south side and we'll have a better view. It's farther away, but you'll have a better view of what they're working on. It's going to take us though, well now because of this detour, it's going to take us an extra minute or extra. So I got to walk up here to H and then we got to go back around. That kind of sucks. This is Lafayette Park, well known for homeless people and protesters and tourists. They have chessboards over here, but I've never seen anyone actually playing chess here. They're like built into the, I think they wanted to attract chess hustlers, but they never did. Should bring my kid out here. Oh, so over here, that red building right there is the presidential townhouse. The presidential townhouse, we're actually going to go right by it. That's the presidential townhouse. That's where the former presidents of the United States are allowed to stay when they come back to Washington, D.C. So now they don't. Obama has a house in D.C. Bill Clinton has a house in D.C. Jimmy Carter likes to stay at the Hay Adams, which is right over here. When George Bush came back, his son was president, so he just stayed at the White House. So, but the presidential townhouse is technically the official residence of former presidents. So let's go around this and see what we can see. Yeah, this is really annoying. We had to walk like a block out of our way. This is the Commodore Decatur house. Commodore Decatur lived here until he was killed, I think, in a duel. It's now the White House Historical Society, and they have a gift shop full of really cool White House stuff. But the White House Historical Society takes care of a lot of the White House antiques. Some of the art, some of the furniture is kind of under their purview. There's a bunch of random organizations. White House Historical Association, and then Jackson Place. And they have like different names on these. These are all basically owned by the government. Council on Environmental Quality. That's the White House Conference Center. This is 718. Lots of different organizations down here. One's like the up there. The Truman Scholarship Foundation. So this would be, this yellow building is the White House townhouse, the presidential townhouse. And then this one here is also connected somehow to the president. This is Trowbridge House, I think is what this is called. Trowbridge and then the presidential townhouse are for former presidents of the United States. But then they also connect behind into the Blair House, which is the official guest residence of the United States. Carnegie Endowment for International Peace. Here you can see they're doing the road. So let's go over to Blair. We're gonna go back around to the other side of the White House now. Show you guys. I can show you the scaffolding a little better. It's gonna take about 5 minutes for me to walk down there. Sorry, some of your comments pass before I can see them. Also, my screen gets really dim because it's so sunny. So this is Blair House. This is the official guest residence of the United States. When foreign heads of state come, they can stay here. This is also where Harry S. Truman was an assassination attempt. Leslie Kofeld, who was a DC cop but assigned to the White House Protection Division, the sort of the precursor to the Secret Service Uniform Division. He was killed in that attack on President Truman's life. That was a Puerto Rican terrorist. It said Truman heard the shooting and he went out to the window to look what was going on. The Secret Service busted in with a Tommy gun and was just like, "Get away from the window, you fool." And he's like, "Oh, okay." But I think what I read is that Kofeld took the fight to them out in the street. The bad guys, for some reason, followed the policeman and they shot him rather than storming the door and getting into Blair House. So by him running out into the street, He gave time for the Secret Service to mobilize and defend the president. Crazy times. Okay, so we're next to the Eisenhower Executive Office Building, also known as the Old Executive Office Building, which is where most of the president's staff are located. Out there you can see one of the steam tunnels. You can see some of the steam. It's not coming out that much. It's about 80 degrees today. Don't know how much steam they're generating. You can see it really pronounced in the winter though. Hello again. Many people in Washington call this the wedding cake building because it does kind of look like a wedding cake. This was the State Department and the Department of the Navy prior to being the executive office of the president. If you write a letter to the president, it gets answered in this building. If you write to the president and say, can you come to my meeting of my Boy Scout troop? It's the people here that check the calendar to see if anything's available. So this is the kind of stuff that gets done. The vice president has a formal office in this building. The president doesn't go in there very often, but he does occasionally. I wish I could make the comments bigger. I don't know if the Clintons are in town. I'd go by their house later. Hey, welcome back. So the staff go in down here, and visitors. For those who are just joining, we're on 17th Street. We're making our way around to the south side of the White House. It's going to take us a few more minutes to get into position so you can see the south lawn and the building. And hopefully I can let you see the construction that's going on. I actually brought my big telephoto we could snap onto the iPhone, give you guys a little bit better view if you want. It's just a little bit jiggly, more jiggly than this. We have to go down one more block. You know, I left the house this morning. It was actually kind of cool. I put on long pants. Now I'm kind of regretting that. I could have got by with shorts. It was chilly this morning. It was like in the 60s this morning. Now it's up to about 80, especially in the sun, which is where I find myself right now. That is a small garbage truck. It's funny, last week I was in Hong Kong and it was like 95 every day and 100% humidity. Now it's a little bit more relaxed. So those joining, they're replacing the flowers over at the Big Red 1 Memorial. That is the memorial for the 1st Infantry Division, the Big Red 1. And they have these red flowers out there that you can see from like Google Maps. If you look at Google Satellite, you can actually see the Big Red 1, or when it's dirt, the Big Red 1 dirt. Oh, there's some fire trucks going by. Just one fire truck. Ooh, I'm going to lose my signal if that thing was turned on. So you see this Secret Service vehicle? This is the one that jams communication devices. It's always right in front of the beast. And that vehicle, it's widely believed, takes care of like IEDs and other things by electronic interference. And whenever I'm live streaming and that thing is active, I usually lose my signal. Oh, even these guys though, they gotta get the dogs, check them out. So this is the White House Communications Agency or the Secret Service. Operate that vehicle. But you generally see that vehicle right in front of the beast. Whenever the beast is going around, that one is right in front of it. If you look at my motorcade videos, you'll recognize it. But if we live stream when it's active, it's kind of ugly. Here he comes. Definitely has a non-standard Suburban engine. He's probably going to turn here. Yep, go up West Executive Avenue. That's where a lot of the Secret Service vehicles are parked, up on that side street. Fire truck went down to the mall. Probably some tourist got hurt. Fountain over here is weird. This fountain is for two guys who were well into the Washington party circuit. Two not diplomats, but two, like, I think one was a naval attaché or one was a military attaché. Archibald Willingham Butt, 1865 to 1912. This monument has been erected by their friends with the sanction of Congress in memory of Francis Davis Millet, 1846 to 1912, and Archibald Willingham Butt. Now, ask yourself, what happened in 1912 that's historic? I'll tell you, the Titanic. Those two guys died on the Titanic. Now, they were big Washington power brokers, and back before it was openly talked about, there was a lot of questions about how close the two of those guys were. Though I think they were married and everything like that, it was often speculated about their relationship. But who knows? All right, coming up on the south lawn now. Take a look at what we see. Secret Service down here. Oh, those guys with the rock music are coming back. Wish there's more sheep. I think he just said authorized drone. So here comes somebody trying to mess with my algorithm. But you can see it really looks like there's a motorcade. There's hang on a sec. Yeah, it looks like there's a motorcade set up down here. Let's go over here. Okay, so we can see a little better the construction crew on the roof. See them all working around, and look, that looks like a chimney, doesn't it? They're all surrounding that one chimney, climbing up on the scaffolding and looking down what looks like a chimney. So, like I said, I'm not sure, but that's kind of my speculation. I can put on the big lens if you want. Let me get over here a little bit because it's hot. Wish there was more shade. Hey, I'm gonna put the lens on. Okay, guys, it's gonna get a little bit fuzzy for a few seconds here while I try to put this lens on. Still fuzzy, still fuzzy. That didn't work. It's too dim. Hang on a second. I can't see anything because it's so sunny. Let me slide over in the shade. Okay, let's try that again, guys. It's going to take just a moment to snap on this lens. Once it's on, there we go. Whoa, look at that. There you can see the thing. Let's go back over into position and let me show you up close now that I got the big lens on. Sorry, this is a little bit dizzying for some of you, but it'll make sense in just a moment. Okay, there's the flag. You can see the flag, and there are the guys. You see that? There they are, working on the scaffolding, and what really looks like a chimney, doesn't it? Because there's one there, and there's one over there, and then there's a couple others on the other side, yeah? And they all got like a little vent on the top. So those guys are all climbed up around that thing, and I don't know. What do you guys think? Looks like a chimney, doesn't it? Maybe they're cleaning up. Maybe they're doing something else. I don't know. But you guys You guys can make your own assessment from what you see. I'm not going to tell you. You guys can figure it out on your own. And there are quite a few of them up there. What do you guys think? Because the security booth is over in between the two. See, there's another scaffold around that one. So maybe they're cleaning because, you know, it is August. When do they start? When do you start using a chimney? October, November? Don't know. I don't think I can get any zoomed in. I guess I can zoom in a little. It's going to be much more jittery though.
Hey guys, we're closing the park. I'm gonna need everybody to exit.
Oh, guys, you hear that? Closing the park? Closing the park. That means motorcade. That means motorcade. Closing the park means a motorcade. Interesting, interesting. And they're set up for a motorcade. Let's go out of the park. I think if there is a motorcade, it's going to come out the south lawn. I don't know which exit though. Shoot, 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 shoot. So they do this before something happens on the south lawn, like a motorcade or like an event on the south lawn. Motorcade, I think.
Motorcade's coming in?
Suspect. I don't know, but given the number of vehicles on the south lawn, it might be going out. So, don't know. He's not. Has nothing scheduled. So. Yeah, they're closing the park, throwing everyone out. But if he's coming out, he might be coming out over here. So maybe we'll just hang over here for a bit. Yeah? There's nothing scheduled on the president's schedule, but the bicycle units have just come in force to secure the park. You can see those bike cops. Those are the two cops that were in Lafayette Park. So it's very possible a motorcade might be moving. I don't think he's got anything scheduled on the lips. So let's see. Yeah, here comes more Secret Service bike units to secure the park.
No, you gotta, so they're pushing out from the zero out. See, they're gonna zero, leaving it out.
Yep. We do have time for a hot dog. I don't know which way he's going to go though. I need to get out my other phone. Sirens are just ambulances. There was like an ambulance a bit ago. So, hot dog does sound good. We don't know what's happening, but there is a motorcade. Looks like it's forming on the White House grounds. The motorcade unit is forming for possibly a White House movement. Let me grab my backup phone and check with. Oh shit, where's my backup phone? Did I not bring my backup phone today? I did bring my backup phone today. All right, just stop. Hang on a second, trying to get my phone off. Okay, let's get up on Twitter. They will not tell. The White House security does not comment in any way, shape, or form on what's going on. They will not tell me. They'll just tell me the park is closed. I mean, I can ask them, but they'll say, I don't know. I mean, that's how they are. Let's see if we can find out a Biden motorcade. No, that's not it. Latest. No, nope, 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 nope. Let's check Biden's schedule. Yeah, he had a meeting at 11:15, and then he had a press conference at 12:30. But something, let's see if there's a last minute change. Yeah.
Where's he gonna go if he goes out?
It's a game time decision, depending on security and stuff. But I suspect he's going to come out this side.
Oh yeah.
But you can't don't quote me. I mean, he could come out this side and then go over the other way. There's nothing on his schedule, so I don't even know where he's going. I'm trying to find out, but the motorcade is formed up there. The vehicles are on the south lawn, which is odd. So. They just closed the park for some reason. A little bit
I was
odd.
up there and a guy came through. He said, "All right, everybody's got to go now. Take
Yeah.
the last picture and go."
They're forming a motorcade on the south lawn.
I saw that.
So he has nothing on the schedule, and I don't know. It's a little late for a burger. I mean,
Maybe he's going for ice cream.
but if he does come out, there'll be a whole bunch of police cars, a whole bunch of motorcycles, then a police car, then a black Suburban with strange antennas on it, and then behind
Just went in a little bit ago.
that one just went in, yeah. Behind that will be two limos, either the Beast or Suburbans. He will be in the second vehicle in that chain on the passenger side. You might be able to see him, but the bulletproof glass is usually reflective, so you can't. But if you wave, he sometimes will wave back. So if he's coming that way, we don't know where he's going to go. I think I might go up to the OEO, the executive office building, because that might be an exit, or he might swing out and go totally out the other side. Just don't know.
Where's the exit?
That wedding cake building right there. So like that red light down there, if he comes out this side, that red light over there is going to be, not this one here, but the next one down, that'll be your best place. Except
He'll
is it?
come out right here, though, right?
I think he would come out up over there, the other on New York Avenue there, but I don't think he swings down here. He might.
How often does he leave?
Unscheduled, very rarely. Once a month do we get an unscheduled departure, but scheduled he goes out regularly and stuff. Yeah. But
They
there's
always close it when he's leaving?
they close it, yeah, whenever. Or I mean, he couldn't. It might be that he's going to do a speech on the south lawn, or he's going out to play with his dog. I mean, or something like that. Whenever a helicopter comes in, they close it too. So.
That was neat. We just actually got transferred here from Las Vegas, and that was the neat thing with we were downtown, because they'd always let you know when Trump
Was going to go by?
And I mean, you could see him at a decent zoom lens because he'd park over by the cargo terminal, and you'd see him come off,
They wave.
come down, get in the Beast, and away he went. He'd always be waving to people coming out.
Yeah. So.
We should walk down there.
Yeah, usually they clear the park about 20 to 25 minutes before something like this. So you've got a little bit. You can go get a hot dog or something.
Yeah, now that you said that about the big black SUV with all the antennas, I watched
Yeah.
that go in. I'm like, all right.
That's might be what it's related to. So.
Yeah, we'll hang around, see if it happens.
Keep seeing the helicopter. I like the motorcade.
Oh yeah. Yeah, she comes out every day about 6 to 6:30. Kamala Harris. You can see her more, and she comes out right over here as well.
Where's she going?
Her house, the Naval Observatory.
Oh, you mean like at night? 6:30 at night? I don't know.
Yeah. You know what's interesting though is I don't see. Normally though they'd start stationing uniformed police cars here if this is where he's going to come out. So he might be coming out the other side. I don't know. I'm going to go take a look and maybe have to go over that way. It's a mystery. So helping some tourists try to find our motorcade. We're not sure where he's going to come out. if it was a full presidential motorcade, they would seal the roads off. But we're not seeing any police cars setting up for that. We do see a police car over there, pointed the other direction. There's a police car pointed the other direction.
You think it's going the other way then?
That's very possible. And their activity seems to be pretty active that direction. And if we don't see any police cars here, I think it's going to be the other side. All right. Okay, so here comes the war wagon. This is the vehicle that's in, this one right here. This is the vehicle that's in front of his limousines. Let's see where he goes. Yeah. There's no police presence over here.
So it's got to be on the other side then, huh?
Yeah, it's kind of 50-50 which way is the fastest way to get there. You can go up and around Pennsylvania Avenue and back down, or you can go all the way around the mall and back down. Where did that war wagon go? That black one, did he turn in? No, he went straight ahead.
Straight.
Oh, okay. I wish I had a bike. I had a bike and get the other side. So guys, we're, yeah, this guy, he's, okay, what are they doing down there? Guessing which way he's going to come out. We're literally 50-50 as far as walking. Walk that way or walk that. The only thing, if you go this way, and he come, actually I'm thinking if he goes this way, if you go around this way, it's a longer, slightly longer walk. But if he does come out the other direction, you'll see it.
He'll go that way then?
If he comes out this side or if he comes out the 14th Street side,
Then he goes that way?
you'll be able to see which way he's going to go. I don't know where he's going. He could be going to the Congress. It's a slightly shorter walk to go up. See Pennsylvania Avenue right there?
Right here.
Cut across and then come back down.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
I just said to the officers that rode by on the bikes,
Yeah.
I said out of curiosity, if I were to see a motorcade, what's my best vantage point? He said, not on this side.
14th Street. Shite. What a harsh.
So which way? This way? Or?
Yeah, it's this way, but it's a bit of a hike. I mean, it's the fact that those two cops were pedaling pretty quick. I think we got about 10 minutes maybe. If the park is open. Oh crap. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. This is going to be our best bet. There's construction on that side. I just recall that we'd have to go all the way up an extra block and back an extra block. So. Your best bet is to grab one of those Uber bikes. If you've got the Uber app. Yeah, you got lines over there too. So guys, sorry, we're gonna make our way over as quick as possible to the other side. Okay, sorry guys, I haven't been commenting to you. I've been talking to.
Park is closed then?
Yep, all the way down to Independence. So we got like a 3 or 4 block walk, 3 or 4 block walk, and then a 3 or 4 block walk. Yeah, it's pretty annoying to be honest. But all the bicycle cops redeploying, that kind of backs up the idea he's coming out the other side.
I think it's become Secret Service.
Well, there's 2 types. These guys are uniform division, and they're just like regular cops. You just apply to be a cop.
The guy in the suit.
The guys, first he was in Secret Service, but the guys in the suits, they have to, that's a different department of the Secret Service. Like, I think you have to be a law enforcement officer and then apply. Okay, guys. Let me see if I can get on this thing. Okay guys, sorry about that. Dropped my microphone. We're busy trying to find another option. Could be going out for ice cream, that would make sense.
Okay.
Okay, so we're in the shade now. So for those who are just joining, I'm sorry for being so absent. We're trying to figure it out with the help of some other tourists and spotters that we think there is a presidential motorcade forming off the schedule. This is an unscheduled motorcade. We're not entirely sure what's going on. We've got to walk though all the way around the outside of the ellipse to get into position to see this motorcade. And we might be too late anyway. But we are going to zing around. Yep. Left.
And you're like, no, you're not.
This is 17th. We need to go to 15th. But it's two very, very long blocks. Let's see. His motorcade will come out. You see that white van on the other side of the park? That's where his motorcade will come out. And if it goes, he could turn down 14th. He could go to the Capitol. No, there's nobody at the Capitol.
Yeah, it's on recess, right?
Yeah.
Where would he be going?
Get something to eat, or if someone died, like a senator died or a congressman died, they could go pay their respects or something.
Should I?
Or he's got like a doctor visit or something personal. Don't know. Usually this stuff is on the schedule, and there's chatter about it amongst the White House reporters and stuff, but I'm not seeing any of that right now.
So when he comes out, you think he's turning right or going up? You don't know?
No, but I think if we get up to that, you see that funky building over there? That's the Willard Hotel.
Yeah.
We get in that spot area generally, hopefully we'll be properly positioned.
Yeah, give me a second. I'm looking for somebody.
If you look up to your left, you can see the motorcade forming out on the south driveway. So you can see all the vehicles up there on the south lawn. I don't see the Beast. It's mostly Suburbans, which means it's not like a formal presidential visit. Usually when it's something formal, they have the Beast. And when it's informal, he takes the Suburban. I'm here every day. I make videos about the White House and stuff for YouTube and whatnot. So,
You got it down to a T.
no, but not perfect yet, but there are definitely things you pick up from time to time.
Interesting. So you live here?
Yeah, in DC. Where is... Okay, let's see what we got up here.
Once we turn, you should see some police presence, is what you're thinking?
That's what I'm looking for right now. If he was going to come down this street, we would start to see police officers deployed to close traffic. They occasionally do what's called a running roadblock, which is where they have just police cars in front of him blocking the roads rather than sort of stationary. But usually when it's the president, it's a full closure of the streets. The vice president will go with a running roadblock. They'll just close, a quarter mile in front of her or something on a rolling basis. But I don't know why they wouldn't close the ellipse for the vice president, I don't think. Check the back exit alley.
Where we were standing when they kicked us out.
Yeah. Well, you went the right direction, but they switched it up on us. So we don't see any police cars at this intersection.
The chances are he's going up.
Yeah, it would seem. Watch, they're just doing a drill.
Like I said, it's very rare that he comes out unscheduled.
Very rare. This year, 3 times, 4 times maybe. Yeah, it was usually lunch. Lunch, once it was for his wife went to the doctor. Okay. Whoa. All right, what do we got up here? Oof. I think we're doing well. I see a few police cars up at this intersection. Now that's not totally abnormal, but that's park police. That's a different cop.
Are they doing any tours of the buildings now or not?
No, not
Still
really.
all closed down, sort of?
Yeah, Smithsonian's are open, but most of the government buildings are still closed. In fact, most of them don't even have government workers. They're all work from home. Okay, so guys, we're on 15th Street by the Commerce Department, going up to Pennsylvania Avenue. There's a bunch of police cars up there. Probably a sign the motorcade's coming out this way. Maiden.
Matter from the news reporters, huh?
No, they said maybe. Let's see what they said. Nothing on the press pool. They're as mystified as I am.
Who?
They're as mystified as I am. I don't think there's any foreign head of state in town. Well, we made it.
Yeah, there's more cop cars on this side.
This is where you would suspect. And all the bicycle cops are over here too.
Oh yeah.
Okay guys, well, we made it all the way around the ellipse, which was not easy. We got a bunch of the bicycle cops will probably control traffic.
Capping us that way, right down the street.
Yeah, but they're in recess for a month.
Yeah.
There's just, yeah, it's, in the old days it was just too hot in DC. It still is too hot in DC in August usually.
And they've been having good weather, I heard.
Yeah. So here we go guys, we got a bunch of cops over here. Looks like they're setting up for something. There's more over here. All right, so I think we're in the right intersection.
Stand here as it comes out.
If they won't, they'll tell you. But generally you're pretty cool. This is where that's where I would stay. Plus it's in the shade.
I'll wait right there.
Ah.
Oh, we gotta go. We gotta go.
Yeah. I don't see any cars down there though. So they gave him a hint.
They gave him what?
A hint. So you can sit here and wait. But it'll be on this side, the passenger side, if it comes this direction. So
Well, I don't think you want to get too close.
do not make any sudden moves at the last minute. That will freak him out. But generally, if you just stand around, they'll be okay.
Can you take pictures?
Yeah, yeah. I'm live streaming, live video. Yeah. We think we have a motorcade. What?
Yesterday afternoon.
No, they just closed it about 20 minutes ago. The park. We were just in there and they pushed us out. Hey guys.
Is there a good way to get to like a view of the White House?
The bandwidth is the issue on the live stream's quality. I'm gonna film it though with the 4K camera, and I'll upload it later. But right now, just whatever. DC does not have a fish and bird market. Not like we saw. It's all Pets United or whatever.
Are they gonna open it yet? Maybe hide us. Oh, we got
I've been checking. The press pool is unaware of what's going on. I checked with the press pool. We don't know, we think.
Oh, okay.
But this is an abnormal police presence.
Yeah.
And they closed the park, so.
Oh, so normally you can walk in here.
Yes. 20 minutes ago.
The president. One second. Besides
Tour
last
groups.
night, she told me to go to bed.
Big tour group.
Is this it coming out?
I don't know. No, it would be a lot noisier than this. This could be an advanced team. I don't know. A tour group? I'm not sure. Getting snacks. Is it ice cream run? Steve who? Steve Herman? Let me go check. Here we go. Yeah.
Hey guys, move back, move back.
Yep.
Move back. Man, move back. Guys, move back all the way to that pole, please.
La misma que llegó a
Move back. Move back.
This street goes with the woman.
This is it.
So now, which car is he going to be in?
Second.
Guys, do me a favor, move back more.
Just trying to stay in the shade.
I'm doing my job.
Yeah. President.
2%?
Yeah.
Okay.
More? Move back more, please, guys.
Ugh, this is silly.
Back to that pole right there.
What this? This pole. I'm going the other side of the street.
Get back on the sidewalk.
Going across the street. Oh, here it comes, guys. Here it comes.
Yes.
Oh, this is good. He's going to come right this
Guy
way.
knows all the details.
Second limo behind.
No, do not cross. Do not cross.
He's coming this way. He's going to come down this way?
Yep, this will be your best spot. There'll be two limousines. Look for the second limousine, passenger side. Two Suburbans. Here it comes.
Okay.
Okay, there's the
Yo!
second one. Not this one. Actually, this. Yeah. Not that one.
Hello?
Not this one. Oh, he's gonna get taken out. There he is. That was him. Fun? Did you see him?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
waved.
Yeah. Hey, this guy ran.
He
The,
never stopped.
this guy ran the barricade. He's in trouble.
I have no idea. But I think they did that on purpose. So, yeah.
So this guy ran the barricade. Now they're like giving him some shit. Yeah.
Did you already go by? Yeah, he
Yeah.
waved.
Yeah, he did. He waved. He was in the second one. Can he get arrested?
You had the video, right?
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're gonna let him go. I want a hot dog. Yeah, let's go. Okay. He'll be back in 45 minutes. He might. I definitely want a hot dog though. I should recharge my batteries. Okay guys, hope you enjoyed that. I did film it a little bit. I didn't really get a good shot of him. I think you guys might have seen it on the live stream though. Because at the same time he was going by, that idiot was zooming by in the scooter. I don't know where we're gonna get a hot dog. Yeah. So I'm gonna sign off though right now, guys. Here goes the guy. They released that guy. Okay. Hey guys, thanks a lot for watching. Feel free to subscribe. I lost a lot of subscribers in Hong Kong. We bring you this content all the time. Anyway, we'll try to film some more a little later today, and this will be up on YouTube later today. All right, guys, catch you next time. Bye-bye.